But I know there's a lot of parents in tonight, and I hope, ladies and gentlemen, as parents, you never have to suffer the humiliation and the indignation and the embarrassment that I had a fortnight ago when my son sent home from school for wanking in history class. And when I got home, my missus said, "JeThRo, you won't believe it, our son sent home to school for wanking." And she said, "I'm ashamed to go out in the street." She said, "I've sent him to bed." And I said, "You'll be up and tell him off." And I said, "I bloody will too." And I walk in his bedroom and I told the bugger straight, "Ladies and gentlemen, you know sometimes in your life you've got to come straight from the shoulder and tell the bugger straight, Emerald, what's right and what's wrong." And I walk in and I look down at him, I said, "You dirty little bastard you are." I said, "I got a letter from your teacher. You're sending him from school for wanking, you dirty little bastard." And I said, "If you keep doing that, you'll go blind." He said, "I'm over here, Dad." But you know, me and Pemberthy, we was down to Truro, and he went in the pet shop. He said, "Good morning." He said, "You sell wasps?" "No, mate," he said, "we don't sell wasps." He said, "You had one in the window last summer." But last year we had the Antique Roadshow come to Cornwall, and I said to Denzel, "You must come down to the Antique Roadshow and bring an old relic down, and the man will tell you what it is and how much that it's worth, and what it is, and how much that it's worth." He said, "I'll have a look in the attic and see what I can find." I said, "That's right, you look in the attic and see what you can find in the attic." And he had the biggest parcel that was there. And the man unwrapped it. He said, "How long has this been in your family?" Well, Denzel said, "It's been in the family for 70 years. It's never been out the attic before. And I brought it down hoping you'll be able to tell me what it is." Well, he said, I can tell you what it is." He said, "It's a bloody water tank." Now, it's a very sad night for me, ladies and gentlemen, because as a lot of you will know, it is the anniversary of the death of my uncle, who lost his life tragically in the Battle of the Little Bighorn. Well, he wasn't actually in the battle, he was camping in the next field. And he went over to complain about the noise and some bastard shot him. I was in Camborne last week, and I went in the pub, and there's a man there with a dog. I said, "Your dog bite?" He said, "Listen, fat guts." He said, "My dog have never bit anybody in his life." I put my hand down, the bastard nearly bite my hand off. I said, "You tosser." I said, "You told me your dog don't bite." He said, "That's not my dog." But me and Pemberthy come out 2:30. Honest truth, I was drunk as a mattress, I was. And I said, "Denzel, we got to get back St. Just, and we shall have to walk." "No," he said, "we'll drive." He said, "We're not fit to walk." Well, I said, "We haven't got a car, you prick." Well, he said, "We'll steal a car." You try stealing a car in Camborne that's taxed. Well, then we went in for a sauna bath. I've never had a sauna bath, nor have Denzel. And you've got to take off all your clothes in the sauna bath. And I've never had a sauna bath, nor have Denzel. And I got in and strip off, and I look at he, and he'd look at me with nothing on for an hour and 3/4 in the sauna bath and nothing on. And when the smoke cleared, we was in a fish and chip shop. I said, Bertha, we'll never get home tonight. It's 7:30. We're still in the 30-mile-an-hour limit. He said, don't worry. He said, there's a bus station here. I steal a bus. Christ. I said, well, get it a double-decker. I want to smoke. Six hours I wait for that bugger. I could have walked St. Just in 6 hours. I said, we'll never get Penzance, let alone St. Just. I must go in and see what he's doing, because I heard the bus start up 20 times. When I got in, there was buses everywhere. I said, what are you doing, you bloody shit? He said, listen, mate, he said, I'm doing my best. But he said, the one with St. Just on is right in the business back. I said, you bloody shit. Take the one for Penzance, we can walk from there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've been here tonight, you see several acts, and later on, when you get home, just to round off a lovely night, I want you all to give your wives and girlfriends a portion when you get home. And there's a new position, and I want you to try it all when you get home. It's called the Bronco position, and it's bloody good. And it's called the Bronco position, and it's bloody good, and it's called the Bronco position. And it's bloody good. And try it when you get home, because it is bloody good. It's a sort of a doggy fashion effort. You get well aboard, and when you're well aboard, you say you're not as good as your sister, then you hang on bloody tight. But I warn you, you gotta hang on bloody tight. But you know, I went in Penzance Station. I must tell you before we go too far, I was in Wales last week. Is anybody from Wales? All the Welshmen are wearing kilts now. What? They're wearing kilts because the sheep have got used to the sound of the zips. No, don't laugh at the Welsh. They got enough problems with their rugby team. They give a shit for long enough, then I'm a bastard. I stopped on the Severn Bridge for a piddle, I did. Everybody else has gone home. I was the only attraction left in the area. Just quietly pissing in the river. I wasn't interfering with anybody. There's nobody else there. Just quietly, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, just pissing in the river. Looking towards Gloucester, I was, just quietly pissing. And the biggest black man I ever seen, where the bugger come from, I don't know. Christ, he's about 7 foot, Christ. He said, I'm very sorry to bother you, but he said, is this the toilet? Well, I said, I haven't done all that. He said, do you think anybody'd notice if I was going to have a piddle? I said, well, it's nothing to do with me. He says, it's not my river, it's not even my bridge. I'm just piddling here. And by this time, he's piddling as well now. But what's worrying me, I can only hear one lot landing. I thought it's either he's got a very long hose or a very fine spray. But I'm going to test this bugger out because we've heard so much about it, remember? Well, I had one in my car once. He farted and filled the place with soot. But I can only hear. I thought I'll test this bugger out because I know you girls would be asking. My word. I said, my word. I said, that water down there is very, very cold on the end of your cock, isn't it? And he said, I'm quite surprised how deep it is. I said, have you got a thing that long anyway? Well, he said, when I was a young boy, Mother would tie a weight on the end and leave me dance. I said, right, that's what I'm going to do. And I've been doing it now for 3 weeks with a bag of cement tied on the end, and don't you buggers laugh, because I think it's working. He is, he's gone black.